And now that it's over, I'll never be sober. Couldn't believe. Now I'm so high. And now that it's over, I'll never be sober. Couldn't believe. Now I'm so high. Now I'm so high. Girl, what's your problem? 'Cause I know it's hard sometimes. Baby, just give it some time. Oh, honey, now, girl, we can solve 'em. If you just give me some time, and I can open up your mind. If you let it shine, we can free your mind. 'Cause I know, couldn't believe. Now I'm so high, and now that it's over, I'll never be sober. Couldn't believe. Now I'm so high. Now I'm so high. Girl, if it's done right, well, you know it's got to be something wonderful to me. Oh, honey, now, girl, give it one night. If you just give it a chance, loving you is not my plan. 'Cause you know one day you'll see all the things that we could be. No, 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 no. And now that it's over, I'll never be sober. Couldn't believe. Now I'm so high. And now that it's over, I'll never be sober. Couldn't believe. Now I'm so high. Now I'm so high. Now I'm so high. Hi, my name is Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. And that was a song called Sober by Childish Gambino. And there is 24 hours left for Quick Draft, so we're going to play some. Currently, I believe our rank is Platinum 1, so maybe we can get to Diamond today. If we have a little luck, which is not something I am really known for. Oh my god, 18 hours. Quakebringer. Ship it. Quakebringer is a mythic that we have 2 of now, and now 3. Clarion Spirit is pretty boss, but Demon Bolt is also very, 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 very good. And that keeps us on color, and we do want to play Quakebringer. Demon Bolt. Well, Frostbite. So, we're probably just playing Frostbite here. We could also take Craven Hulk. But, it's a Quakebringer, right? So, like, we're going to want Giants, but we're probably going to get Giants. If we do get the Snowland amount we need to make Frostbite good, that would be great. But I mean, it's still a shock, and occasionally just a 1-mana trick blows people up. Yeah, we probably just take this. The other take is the snow-covered mountain there. We've got 4 of these. Don't need any more of that garbage. Could go Gruul. Gruul has Changelings. So we would be focusing on changelings instead of natural giant deck. None of these cards are particularly good. Frostpire commits us to blue-red, and I don't think I want to make that commitment yet. Horizon Seeker leaves us with the possibility to maybe be a 3-color deck splashing blue because Horizon Seeker acts as a fixer. And it's just a reasonable card, I think. Outrider is a pretty powerful card. I don't know if we'll get the Snowlands. As we found in these quick drafts, the computer prioritizes Snowlands pretty heavily, pretty crazily, in fact. So that might not happen. Stalwart Valkyrie is a fine pick here, but because it looks like we might duel, let's just take the Outrider. For some reason, Plains never get picked up. I suppose it's just there's not a lot of snow synergies in white. So the Plains just almost always wheel, which I guess is a benefit if you can find some use for them. I generally can't. Crush the Weak, when we've already got 2 3/2s, is not awesome, but Grizzled Outrider is pretty forgettable. Do we just want the first Cinder Giant here? I know it's very expensive, but we have won a lot of matches on the back of that thing. And Outrider just gets blocked out by Worm, which is really just the trump. So it's Crush or Cinder Giant. I don't think Crush is going to be playable in our deck. God, this is a Mopey pack. We could take this as a Snowland just because it's green, sort of. Bergstrider is very, very good. I don't know if we're going to end up being able to splash that, though. This opens up a potential black splash. Taking Bergstrider with no fixing right now is just setting myself up for disappointment, I think. I'm a big fan of Story Seeker, too. It's one of my favorite cards. Another land, but in neither of our colors this time. The Tormentor's Helm is probably fine. For a giant deck, we're just looking to stall, though, right? Like, maybe the Mentor's better at that. Story Seeker's very, very late. Kind of strange. The computer does not respect Story Seeker at all, and I think Story Seeker is a very powerful card. Okay. Probably Cavalry here. Hoggy Mob is fine. We do hope we see some squashes start to come around. Demon Bolt and Frostbite are fine, but kind of unexciting. Rune of Speed is just like the one I'm least interested in most of the time. This is kind of mediocre so far for a first pack. We've got a couple good snow cards, but we've been offered 0 Snowlands because the quick draft computer is fucking nuts. That is a second Mythic. Like, we almost certainly can't play it, but it is a second Mythic, so we do have to take it. If we were not taking that, we'd likely take Finn. I like Finn in general, but yeah, second Mythic. That's 1,600 gems worth of Mythics. So, Alarund, number 2. Cosmina. What? It's real late. Try to switch colors to red-blue. I mean, I guess none of these cards are that important, but our red is pretty middling. It's a Glimpse and a Casmina. Sheesh. Okay, I mean, maybe we're breaking red-blue. if we get some more signs, like some powerful blue cards besides Kasmina and a Mythic, maybe we're just going to end up being blue. Oh, and there's a Packmate and a Struggle. Gosh, this draft is just going towards off the rails. Oh boy. Some pretty splashable blue cards, but no fixing. The pile that the Shimmerdrift Veil is in also has Packmate and Struggle. Oh god. You always have to pick Packmate, right? Like it's a rule. Oh, okay. Well, there's a Svella. That's pretty sweet. Would be nice if we could pick up a couple spell lands. And the pack that this is in, Svella's in. Ooh, Arnie Slays the Trolls is pretty good. Snow-Covered Forest, Icehide Troll, Glittering Frost. Glittering Frost is a reasonable fixer to try to get Alaroon cast. Or Kasmina cast. Snow-Covered Forest gives us a potential better Outrider, though. I guess this does the same thing, right? Whatever we cast with Outrider. We might not end up even needing to run these if our deck ends up powerful enough, but these are pretty powerful things. This we can always cast just as a Raven that deals damage and scries. Although in God mode it's pretty damn powerful. This is just a 2/4 with upside, or a vehicle that really screws up your opponent if you get it in the early game. Although we'd never be able to get it in the early game based on how things are lining up for us. Geez, Glittering or Snow-Covered Forest. I guess we already have a green Snowland. Mass Vandal, Rootless Hue, or Shimmerdrift Veil. I love Mass Vandal. I would really like Mass Vandal. It also acts as a shapeshifter for Quakebringer's bonus mode. But I don't think we can take it over a Veil if we want to try to use these blue cards. And we do want to try to use these blue cards. That's not a blue card we want to use. Gosh, there's nothing for us here. Nothing to take for us here. Not a thing. I don't think we're ever using Open Omen Paths. You'd want to use Seize the Spoils if you were that desperate for fixing. Horizon Seeker also fixes us. The second one of those is pretty reasonable. And a Mass Vandal came back around. Awesome. Pretty excited about that, actually. Might not actually need to, but deck is starting to look pretty reasonable. I would really like a Squash. Or another Demon Bolt, or a Struggle. Well, we're not playing that. Double blue is too much of a splash to ask for. And there's a Squash. And a Packmate. Fuck. Shit. Oh, man. We're basically like all creatures at the moment. We've got what, 1, 2, 3 pieces of interaction. Nothing that kills big boys. Squash would be that piece. Pac-Mate is just uniformly a good card. We now have 3 giants-ish for our squash, which isn't great. We could take Cyclone Summoner because we only have 3. We're never casting it, and it's just a value pick. But I'm going to actually defer here because these picks are potentially so powerful. Saraf's is just so damn good. It just smooths your draws out. It's reliable speed. I gotta take the Pac-Man. I just hope we see another squash or another piece of reasonable removal. Gosh, there's just nothing here for us. I guess Sculptor Winner is fine. I think we have 4 Egons. Yep. We have 4. We have 4 Egons. Rune of Flight when we're splashing is not where we want to go. Again, we're splashing, so how often are we going to actually be able to activate this? Probably not that often. Then Sculptor would offer some definite synergy with Glittering Frost potentially. And we don't have much, we don't have many 2-drops. Well, actual 2-drops. You're not going to show me another damn piece of removal, are you, game? You're just not gonna. It's not gonna happen. Raider is pretty forgettable. Snow-covered swamp is not what we want. None of these blue cards are that important for us or usable. I guess we'll just take Rally and add another rare to our ranks. Rally the ranks. Okay. Rally the ranks. Masked Vandal or Provoke the Trolls. Both very, very good. Well, one's very, very good. The other's desperate. Honestly think Vandal's just better. Yeah, we're not going to see another piece of removal, damn it. Not getting much for tricks either. Don't think any of these are playable for us. All of a sudden, there's just no red or green cards at all. Like 5 picks in this last pack, and we've gotten a Pac-Mate and fuck all. Yeah. Cool. Just fucking nothing. We don't want any of this shit. I don't know how Quick Draft works. I really don't, because it seemed like we were in colors that were reasonable, and then red just like disappeared off the face of the fucking earth. Yeah, we need the trick. Probably not playing 2 of those. Probably not playing 1 of them with 2 Masked Vandals, honestly. Again, nothing playable, just nothing, 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 and nothing with nothing and nothing. Very good. Can I have some more nothing? The entire last pack. The entire last pack was no cards. just no cards. No cards at all. I hate quick draft. It does not follow the rules of draft at all. Just fucking crazy nonsense that happens every time. Since we are running 3 colors, we probably just run 17 lands. We don't have a ton of top end. We've got all of 2 snow lands. We are not running that many islands. That's fucking crazy. For 2 blue cards, especially being that we have 2. We have Glittering Frost, 2 Horizon Seekers. Yeah, we don't need that. One island is probably fine. We're mostly green. This would be 17 land. We've got Svella as a mana sink. We've got Cinderheart as a mana sink. Maybe we do run one Broken Wings so that we have a chance to kill a flying creature with it, because our removal is basically dog shit. We've got Horizon and 2 Horizons and Glittering Frost. Maybe we, and a Sculptor of Winter. Maybe we don't run 17 land. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 potential things we can cast on 2. And the Packmates kind of help us find our land. Generally, you want to run 16 in this format because there's no flood insurance, and we didn't get any lands that do anything. So I'm more inclined to do that. Just cut a mountain. We're usually going to want this to be red anyway. For the synergy with the Outrider. Yeah, okay. I'm not very happy with this. This did not turn out the way it was supposed to. It was starting to look like it was going to be a nice Gruul deck, and then we got Mythic Blue, Rare Blue. We kind of pivoted. We go first. We've got Packmate, so I think we keep it. Packmate in our 1 island. If we draw our land in the next 2 turns, that would be great, because we can go Packmate into Horizon Seeker into Seeker Packmate. That would be the dream. Would give us a lot of good tempo. Of course, it's entirely possible we could just brick on land. It's a 45% chance to draw land here. Of course. Well, so much for tempo. I'd rather trade these to be able to potentially get a clean swing in with a Horizon Seeker. I guess now that we have the Boreal, do we want our dual land? Can you get the dual land or no? Basic. Nah. So we can't actually fetch our snowland with this guy. So... Glad we saved the snakeskin veil. Didn't trade up on the wolves. About to get much bigger game. Huh. It's probably still fine. Grab our other mountain. Sure. I should have thought about the fact that the at that point where I picked something over I picked Glittering Frost over the snow-covered forest, that Horizon Seeker could fetch the snow-covered forest, and I really wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking about the two of them compared directly, in which case Glittering Frost enabled this a little better than just the one forest. Doesn't matter if we don't find them, of course. So Glittering would actually be a pretty good draw. I guess either of our blue bombs would also be fine. Sweet. So... Huh. Do we Arnie here? Does this work the way I think it will work? It does not. It's colorless, so it doesn't get anything. That's lame. We can make a extra big Cinderheart Giant next turn. Which will make Arnie particularly scary, I think. Okay. This dude is all colors. Blue, black, green, red, white. Blue. Okay. We could have swung with the Outrider there, but it didn't feel like it was going to be a good swing. he kind of has to do something here, and now that that's an 8/7, he can't just squash it, which is nice. That's really good. So I guess we start with this. I guess we could play blue to make sure we can cast one of our mythics if we get it, but I don't even know how necessary that is. I guess the Boreal Outrider isn't doing that much now, but yeah, it's probably still worth keeping. We need to not get blown out by some like mecha rare, really. When your opponent is in 800 colors, you're expecting there to be big bomby things going on. Would not surprise me one bit. Okay. Foretelling something. If he's got like Demon Bolt, that's pretty good for him. Yes, green. I mean, if he's countering this, that's not that bad. Swinging with the field at this point, right? Yeah, maybe not. This might be overcommitting. Probably shouldn't have played the Elderleaf Mentor. He does have a sweeper. Well, that sucks. Now if he has a counterspell, he absolutely saves it. Put us in a bad position. I mean, we've got board dominance, but the fact that he could have us between a sweeper and a counterspell for our big threat is pretty unfortunate. Yep. Pretty good move there. we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do have enough to find a land. And oh man, that's going to be really problematic for us to remove. Yeah, that's going to be really hard to remove, man. We just don't really have any ways to remove that at all. Seriously? Okay. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter anymore. There we go. You have a board wipe. It's all yours. We have 7 lands remaining in our deck in its entirety. 36% to draw. That's pretty good for him. Yep. Can't equip it if he wants to be able to have his troll regenerate. Also, now we have a target for our Mass Vandal finally. We've got 1, 2. Is this active? Is there a way for me to know if this is active? Like snow permanent. So I guess it is active. Huh. Just gonna take 7? Okay, so we can respond to this, right? Twice. Raven formed us. We have 6 land left in the deck. Yep. That's pretty good. So I guess we just swing our 4/3. Hope he doesn't have a counter spell. Probably just sifting with his hawk. Yep. Okay. Still just hoping for no counterspell. Even if he kills that, the Masked Vandal keeps it active. And if he kills the Masked Vandal, we just play another one. Currently he's dead on board and in 3 turns. Sure. Man, hell of a first game. It was a hell of a first game, man. I didn't think Frostbite should have something that indicates if it's active, like on the card itself. I don't like cards where you can, like, easily miss what the board state is precisely and have that, like, collapse your entire fucking game. Well, I guess we keep this. We've got a green Snowland and our Boreal Outrider. We've got 1 dead card for the time being, but we have a turn 2, a turn 3, with a lot of potential upside if we draw more green creatures. Yeah, we're not worried about that. Oh, we drew another green card. That's particularly, or blue card rather, that's particularly bad. We drew our only 2 blue cards in the whole deck, one after another, after we kept. That's just so bad. So very shitty. We're looking for blue mana. Ow. Well, you know, draw nothing forever. That's also a thing. Okay. One of our 2 blue sources, please. One of your finest blues. That's pretty close. So we can get our island now. Oh, I should have swung with that. I'm stupid. Lindworm is the thing that gets you. So we swing this, get an island, summon Kasmina, or we play the Packmate. I guess we get a land and play the Packmate. I thought about it for a minute there, so maybe he'd think we'd have run amok, but I guess it's just more profitable for him to play into it and hope we don't have it. Correct play for him. One snow source. Ouch. Now swinging for a lot. I do think we team block if he swings the worm, though. Damn, and he has a fourth color? Fucking greedy, dude. It's extremely greedy. I only have 2 snow sources. This only deals 2, which is not enough. Let's actually try to read this. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile Kazmina. If you do, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, if Kazmina is exiled, you may put a voyage counter on it. If you don't, return Kazmina to the battlefield with X 1/1 counters and draw X cards. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, if Kazmina is exiled. Go. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures. So creature is probably it's creature or land. We have 9 land or 8 creatures. So I'm going to say creature and hope. That's pretty good. We could have raise here. Oh, just another Lindworm. Pretty good. Lindworm is just such an absolutely fucking broken card. So we play a land here. Arnie slays the trolls. He's only 1 color off from casting that. So this will actually enable it. So we now can't... oh shit. He doesn't have enough to do it now, does he? 5, 6, 7. Shit! That's so unlucky. That's so incredibly unlucky for me. Wow. It's just fucking phenomenally unlucky. Okay. So... I guess take action puts a counter on it, and decline is what we wanted. Whoops. Should have declined. 7 lands left in the deck. Land's now actually kind of a good draw. Our opponent obviously starting to outvalue us now. Gonna be dead in the air if we don't find, I guess, our Demon Bolt, now that Arnie's on the bottom. That is fucking brutal. Well, that ends the game. Yep. Yep. Man. Top deck World Tree. Had exactly 5. Had exactly 7 lands. Like, draws them into Kador. Absolutely fucking blows us out. Lindworm is such a messed up card. Remember when we took Pac-Mate over Squash? That was stupid. Just so little in this game that actually beats Lindworm, like in a 1-for-1 way. That was kind of an unpleasant game. Really thought we had stabilized, but cannot play around that card. Swing your whole team into its death and then die in the crackback. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. Okay, let's wait 8 years. Not feeling like this. Okay, not feeling like this deck is going to take us to Diamond today, folks. Really not feeling it. Again, we have both of our blue cards in our opening hand, but I guess because we have Svella, we'll hope that we can make one ice bullshit. One ice bullshit, please. We're just gonna be dead before it matters. Usher on turn 1 is just so fucking backbreaking. Like, if they have any kind of pressure to follow up, we're going to be in real trouble. Really need him to not have Bound in Gold. Like, you knew that was going to happen, right? Like, the second I fucking said it. The second I said it, you knew it was going to happen? So he's saying no mammoth in hand. That's good for us. I guess I should have held that land. Sure. So, Glittering Frost, the mountain, untap it, blue, blue, blue. I think we have enough here. Cool. You have 10 land remaining and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures remaining. 10 land, 9 creatures. Those are our biggest hits, percentage-wise. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can start spelling every turn. Just taking it. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. Guess we're hoping to get Story Keeper. Wayne. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can still just spell this turn. Wakebringer or Arnie slays the trolls to eat the Story Singer? It's gotta be Quakebringer, right? It stops his life gain too. Well, we got to do some of our powerful things. That was nice. Let's get some more coffee. BRB. Okay.
Take your marks. Set.
Looks pretty good. Question is it cavalry or Pac-Man on 2? I assume it's still Pac-Man. Although I guess if we aid Axguard Cavalry here, and he doesn't double spell, we can Arnie next turn. I do kind of like that line. We can Arnie and we have Snakeskin Veil up as well. What the fuck? That's fucked up, man. So if we didn't take that line, we almost certainly would have died. Fucking hell. We can't swing because then we wouldn't get our counters. Really? That's really lucky. That was a hell of a top deck for us, man.
really, really well.
Well, if we win one more here, we'll be diamond.
Take your marks. Set.
Prepare for sadness, everybody. Prepare for this. Spiders all ocean. We have Tron. We have Packmate into Glittering Frost if the opening is slow. Yeah, that's good. Packmates, rather unsurprisingly, have been very good. I think now that we have Effigy, maybe we do Effigy and then Glittering on 3. Yeah, definitely. Use every part of the carcass. Hoping he doesn't have equipment here. Berserker is pretty mediocre unless you can pump it, but... Why do we allow words to escape our face hole? Now we can't even fucking block it profitably? That's so shitty. Yeah. Kind of hoping we hit a land so we can leave one up for one of our tricks. Okay, if you want to use a trick to kill our 2/3, that's pretty fine. I figured maybe it was just a Jarl. Could have been a Jarl incoming. It's definitely got the tempo on us. Probably want to play Mentor here because we can block with the 3/2 trade, but we also have the ability to block with the 2/3 and the one that's left. I guess we want to leave the Snakeskin Veil up. Yeah, because of the 1/1, even if he does that play, he doesn't really get through for any profit. Like, we could Snakeskin Veil this, which is probably good for tempo reasons. Why did he not get elf tokens? Does it only work if it kills the creature? Gonna be honest, I don't entirely understand what just happened. Quakebringer. Huh. could have foretold that. I should have foretold that. I was trying to figure out why this card was fucking highlighted. Never mind. I should have never foretold that. What I did was completely on purpose. Obviously. Obviously on purpose. Cool. Lots of fun options. This is our flood insurance here. Got 11 lands left to the deck. Wow, that's really powerful. Wow, that's really powerful. Alright, so we're going to need to draw removal for that. Okay, holy shit. Can you just block it with anything? I'll block with both of those. Does it have to be blocked by everything or what? No? Okay. Arnie slays the troll, that's fucking perfect. Mina, sure. Oh, we just need him to brick for a little while. Okay. Sure. Definitely a good top deck for him. Okay. Guess he's packing it in. I think that was that lethal? I think that might have been lethal. Hey! We did it! The one way I know to get into diamond. We've achieved diamond. Which apparently is pink. Sweet. We're also at a really, really hefty profit margin for this this run so far. We got 2 mythics, and how many other rares did we get? This fella feels like a rare, man. 1 mythic, 2 mythics. 1 rare. Oh yeah, because Mina's a rare. 2 rares. 2 rares? I think we could have taken a 7-mana giant dude. Cyclone Pants. But we did not take Cyclone Pants. So we got 2 mythics, 2 rares. That's 800, 1600, 1800, 2000, and we're currently at plus 650 gems. So we're currently at 2650 in terms of gem value for our 750 stake. And also we got the diamond, which is what, like an extra pack or 2 when the ladder resets in a couple weeks. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. We're also working that mastery level up, which I think we're almost to the point of the mastery thing being worth it. We're at like the 7th page out of 8. I think once you're to those last 3 pages, it ends up being 3,400 gems for like roughly 1,000 gems back, 300 or 400 gold back, 4-ish mythic wildcards, and then like just a shit ton of packs. And the mythic wildcard slots being worth, 600 to 800 gems a piece. You end up actually getting decent value. So we have a 2-drop or a 2-drop and a Craven Hulk. This is pretty unexciting, but I think it's totally reasonable to keep. Like, this is one of our least explosive hands I think we've had. Man, we're always in the draw, too. I feel like we're always in the draw. Play 2 creatures next turn. Got Craven Hulk on 4. Opponent is playing actual nothing, which is a little weird. We actually get to swing with the Hulk on 4 if he doesn't kill this, which would be pretty sweet. I would like to stop drawing lands now, though. Unless it's an island. So he's got something. Maybe he's going to Frostbite the Cavalry. I would Frostbite the Cavalry. Love to see something powerful here like a Spell or a Packmate. I guess Quakebringer would be good too, because we could actually cast it on time. So much for our free 4 damage from Craven Hulk. Good call on our opponent. That sucks so much. Well, that's the card that has our 1 loss so far, is that card. I really underrated this thing. There's so many spots where it's just abso-fucking-lutely broken. That is so goddamn broken. Well... we're just gonna lose to the fucking... the Doom Surge. Like, by itself, we're gonna lose to the Doom Surge. This is so goddamn lame. Oh, is that only next turn? Oh, I thought that was every turn. Well, I punted that. Thought this effect was just as long as he's out. Yeah. Let's just move on. We had a slow start. Our opponent had perfect answers. We got no value out of our cards. We really needed to have a pack mate in those early cards instead of the 2/3. We just got like fucked at every absolute place we could. And we couldn't even really block that profitably if we lead back to Horizon Seeker. Chances are he has some kind of trick or action that gets the 4/3 through, and even if he doesn't, we can't swing to get our blue land, and his Hagi Mob basically holds us back or chunks us for 6 a turn. It's just an unwinnable game. Well, it's 2 games we lost where we couldn't really have done anything differently to win. There was, a potential chance for a play variation on that game, but it's pretty fucking unlikely it would have mattered based on the information we had. Pretty disappointing. Really awful. Extra mega disappointing. It's the last couple days we get to play this mode before it goes away. We have to go back to Big Boy Draft. Expensive draft. Again, we've got another really middling keep, and we're on the fucking draw again. Have we been on the play more than once in this entire 6 games? Draw play is such a heavy influence into whether you win or lose, especially when you're facing an aggro deck. It's just really fucking lame. Yeah, another one of our weak draws. I guess if they're white, there's a good chance we'll get flyers to kill at some point. Or they could just go plow. We hope they don't have turn 3 plow. I guess we have something we can do though. Broken Wings could end up redeeming itself. We are on the 2 loss bracket. It could be plow. It's not plow. We're happy it's not plow. So, Scorn. We're assuming this is going to be Iron Verdict. We can use Snakeskin Veil to counter Iron Verdict if we want. Well, I guess we could Broken Wings the Spectral Steel now. What an awkward circumstance. Probably should have played the Outrider there. Let's see if he's got Iron Verdict. Yep. So we traded their trick for a trick. We technically traded up on that. We got a land, we got his Iron Verdict for ours. Huh. Should probably just get the value engine going here, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 creatures left in the deck. Double land. Bricked. Well. He could have struggle. If he has struggle, that's going to suck, especially because we got nothing out of it. But he would essentially be 2 for 1ing himself to do so. So we obviously can't block this here. We're just going to go like this, and if he has a snakeskin, we've got that. This plays around snakeskin, but not mammoth growth. Or like wings or whatever if you got the 1 mana +1 +3. Okay, so he is just a 2-color deck. But he probably needed that for Lindworm. Very good. So we can attack still. We've got this boy out. Got green. There we go. We're riding the value train now. There's the Lindworm, as predicted. Sadly, we do not have a red here. But that's probably fine. Oh, we can't even cast the Quakebringer, huh? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We bottomed 2. So we have 6 land left in the deck. Most of them are red. Do we want to say land here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures. Or 6. We still got to say creatures. Damn it. Fucking coin flip, man. Now that's 3 mountains at the bottom. We've only got 2 left in the deck. So we need them or Glimmering. Or we can't cast 2 of our best creatures, basically. Fuck. Shit. Hey. So now this is just going to deal 2 to him every turn till he dies. This swings through, but kind of inefficiently. Just nothing else worth naming, really. double land again. So now we've got 2, 4, 6 lands on the bottom. Our deck only has 7 lands total, so there's only 1 land remaining in the top 20. Kind of a good thing we saved Broken Wings here, huh? Hope we hit one of our Masked Vandals pretty soon. Still no Masked Vandals. This is not going to be very useful in terms of getting free cards now that we know we're not seeing land for a while. We can Cinder Giant. I'd really rather wait until it becomes an 8/7, but now that all the land is at the bottom, that's pretty unlikely. Our attacks are still really bad. I think we just have to play Cinderheart Giant and keep naming creatures. Fuck! Well, it's the last land. So we've got 7 land and a Frostbite on the bottom. We've missed 3 times. Of course, Colossal Plow. He's gonna be here eventually. Shouldn't you have equipped it? Whatever. Very good. Masked Vandal on the Valkyrie Sword, right? Or on the Bound and Go. The Valkyrie Sword kills us a lot quicker. Do we have creatures in the graveyard? We do. Okay. So it's got to be Valkyrie Sword, so he can put it on his flyer and really start going to town on us. Full swing. Full swing is not good enough. Six, 7 creatures remaining. 1 Masked Vandal. We've also got an Arnie in there. We lost Arnie. Well, this fella's pretty good. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So after the initial turn of casting it, we'll be able to activate that once a turn. Find Masked Vandal, we can take the Bound and Gold off of this thing. Yeah. We're gonna need to do combat math at some point here. Pack I really just want to find our Masked Vandal so we can free up our Cinder Giant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 cards left on the top. God damn it. So out of the top 4 cards, 1 has to be a Masked Vandal. So if we cast that, if we use Svella, we're going to get Masked Vandal or Demon Bolt or Glittering Frost. Demon Bolt kills this. Masked Vandal frees this. I guess we could try to hit it with this. Damn it. So it's Demon Bolt, Masked Vandal, and Horizon is the top 3 cards. Currently, yeah, we can't do the math on this yet. We still just need to free the fucking Cinder Giant. We'll make one of these rather than play these out weaker because we can potentially build them up with our Boreal. Sculptor. Demon. So is this our Masked Vandal? I'm tripping. We're supposed to have 2 Masked Vandals, right? We got 1. The top card has to be Masked Vandal. It was actually our last card. So now we do this. And he blocks 7, 5, 4, 4, and then takes 4, 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're good here. I think. If there's a fog in the format, you get me. I've also got the ability to make a bunch of blockers after combat too. Swing to the symphony of destruction. You're acting like a robot. Dun 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 dun. Its metal brain corrodes. Dun 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 dun. You try to take his pulse before the head explodes. 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 His head exploded.
I know more than you.
That was a very silly game. Well, this leaves us only with 2 blue sources, the 1 blue land and our glittering, so we're hoping we don't draw our 2 blue before we draw glittering. It's scary, but I mean, I think it's still correct. This also does give us a red snow land for if we hit the Boreal, so there's some upside, some downside. Nothing to really do here. Ah, fellow chucker, eh? It's almost certainly going to be a packmate, right? Worst case is... Oh, wow. That's not at all what I thought it was going to be. So, I think I still swing to get the island and then maybe, Snakeskin Veil? Or is that silly? Am I just doing Svella here? Yeah, we'll just play Svella here. We don't absolutely need the land right now. Sure. So he's telling us he has Run Amok in hand. Message received loud and clear. How do you feel about getting blown out? Feel good about it? Okay, so there's a lot of things we can do here. We don't have a dead creature, so we can't kill this. It's just going to be real big. I mean, we're not blocking with this now, so fuck it. Okay. I did not expect that. Certainly did not expect that. I guess we're blocking this turn, huh? respect that play. So now we know he has run amok. Are you fucking serious? Okay. Impressive. Do we take the 5? Or do we throw this in front of this? These don't have trample, right? Sure. Go to 1. Probably dead. Like, Doomscar is pretty legit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no way we get to cast with this turn. We are double blocking. Deals direct damage? I didn't realize that dealt direct damage. Wow, what a hell of a draw for our opponent. We didn't draw any of our interactive tools there, and just big creature, trample with run amok in hand. Pretty great rule deck for our opponent. We ended up getting 650 and a pack. We did not get the bonus pack, but we had a pretty good run. We got to Diamond with what I felt like was a pretty middling deck. Yeah, good result. Happy result. We're going to try to get a couple more quick drafts in before quick draft goes away, but we are getting closer and closer and closer to being done with Kaldheim and having all the cards with the set, which means we'll be able to play a little bit more standard coming up. Let's see, we've got 92 packs. It says 10 drafts to go. So we're probably not going to finish that today, but we might be able to between the next week, now and the next week, hopefully. Also, if we do finish the Mythic Pass, that'll give us some packs as well, which might accelerate our chance of completing the thing all in one big pack opening, which I will record. My name is Gravity Groove. This has been Not Safe for Work Magic. If you've enjoyed the show, if you've enjoyed the things you've learned here, please consider liking, subscribing, or leaving a comment. Such as Doomscar! That would be good. That'd be a good comment, because that's what killed us. It sucked. Or Diamond. We were a Diamond Soul now. I'll accept either of those. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching some of the show. I know there's a lot of cool stuff out there on the internet, and I appreciate you spending a little of your precious time here with me. And thanks again. We'll see you next time. Boom.